Hey, I'm here to give you feedback on your run. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to DM me directly or ping me in your RIP thread. Just because I love seeing wall scenes, it looks like you are resetting pretty well, especially for a sub-11 kind of area. The one thing that I might advise is just for like RPS reasons, like you can totally, like, since the beginning of this clip, you kind of just sit on these three for like 20 seconds, or just these two really. Yeah, these two. Like you can totally play them and then just get more resets in, because like each one of like these presses here, like if this one's garbage, you could just like reset it and then you have 4 resetting, and then you could play this one, and then if this one's garbage it's 5, and like etc etc. So really, for reset efficiency, like play more of the instances as soon as you can. It'd be pretty useful for your arsenal to have a thin BT, because you check this like 4 times when it's just like my experience with thin is that you just find it to be this chunk. I love the scanning while you're mining wood. I saw the kelp over to your left now, so very nice. Good crafts. That was a really clean island overall. Oh, and it's a fucking thing. Gross. And again, this kind of looks like a ravine. I can't really tell because stream quality. Hey, there we go. Oh, that's sick. One thing, just because it happens this run, and it's like a small thing, but, you know, it's just like the micro time saves that if you get into the habit of every run, it's just like, it'll save time overall. If you put your door, hold on, so you put your door like this, if you put your door like right here but facing the ravine, and you're breaking gravel, you can just kind of overlap some of the travel time with like swimming into the ravine, instead of just like breaking it and then like going sideways as well. I guess that's kind of what you did, but yeah. Free block there, Jesus. Nice. Very nice. And there's the fort. That is a seed. Why didn't you use thin earlier in the run? That's so silly. This seems like questionable terrain, Nav. You're just kind of keeping the same height. I don't know. Hold on. Oh, I see what you're doing then. Oh, that's actually pretty cool. I never considered it. I don't know. This still seems like pretty questionable in terms of like just going kind of this way. Like, I would have gone up a little sooner. Or since it seems like it's going to the right, there's some like stuff down there that you could have went to. But obviously going up is like overall more correct for terrain nav. And that's housing. Awesome. Kind of unfortunate, guys, but those leaves are gonna burn like really quickly. I'm pretty sure that I already hear them burning. Oh wait, those could just be the fire things. Loot that later. This is RSG, not yeah, this is a really weird route for RSG. This is definitely more of a ranked route, which is totally fine for ranked, but for this, like, you're playing for 100% of everything, and you just don't need to do that for RSG. If this run finishes, which it looks like it does, I'd be willing to bet that this route alone, like, is one of the reasons why you don't finish it sub 11. Like, this route just takes way too freaking long to do, and is like obviously more consistent, and so that way you don't get screwed on a lot of things, but it's just like kind of unnecessarily slow for RSG, like I keep saying. Use this chest, like place this chest where you're standing, so that way you can just like toss everything in and then just grab what you need from there. You've already looted it. You also just don't need to craft that axe right now. Like, there's better times to do that. For example, at a blaze spawner when you could be overlapping, like, blaze spawns. Also keep it, because gold axes are, like, better DPS than stone axes. Assuming you can time hits correctly, which I would assume that you could, because you're definitely of the sub 11 caliber. Whip that pearl a little sooner. Don't like the hesitation here. Nah, we're doing the towering tack here. Like it. Whip the pearl, yes. While that pearl is in the air, okay, actually two things, because I didn't see you really do it. While this pearl's in the air, that's fine. You can block clutch. But when this pearl is in the air, overlap that with like getting some shit out of your inventory, because I think what we'll see in a minute is like your inventory is pretty cluttered. Yeah, like you could just totally get rid of some stuff and then you just have room for explosives here in a second. Now while this is in there, you should be lowering to like maybe 7, but definitely, or sorry, maybe 7, wait, maybe 6, definitely 7 RD, so that way you can just start a dynamic blaze fight immediately. Or, you know, it's just a spawner, and that's also totally fine to play. Also, something to consider is while you're killing blazes, you could be overlapping like some crafting or other like menial type of tasks like that. It's totally fine going over here as well, by the way. Like you have another spawner that you could find. You could have just crafted all of these beds while you did the one blaze bed, by the way. Generally, limiting the interactions with the crafting table is, like, best. Here's the question, do you know Bowtie? Yep, cool. I hope that was straight up. I think it was. That just looks funny from this perspective. That was a beautiful measuring split. You could pearl hang immediately as well. Like once you're back, huck a pearl in the direction. I know you're on 2, but like, it's just cleaner. Especially with that guy there. This entire like little running thing, you could have just overlapped. How did that guy miss you? That's crazy. That was a beautiful, like, post-fortress, like, just everything. I don't know if there's necessarily improvements, except maybe, like, CD skipping a little bit, but beautiful. Let's see the stronghold now. Nice. That's real straightforward. Did you pearl clip backwards? I guess it doesn't matter that much, but it's just odd. Oh no, dude. That sucks. I assume that was like a mouse or like thumb slip or something, and you have your macro on your mouse, like most normal people. It's perching. Like that, like dragon flight patterns is just weird like that, but that's like most of the time a perch. That was quite the run. Yeah, I think the oddest play of everything, like, first of all, super clean gameplay. Second of all, I think that, like, the big part was just choice and Bastion route. That was just a really odd choice for, like, an RSG play. Obviously, that's, like, most of the, or, like, all of the time the correct route to do for ranked, but, yeah, just real weird. Other than that, obviously, mechanics are good. Yeah, I don't know if I necessarily have anything else other than the like little things that I pointed out throughout the run. Good job.